First thing you do is you cut out one meal, and then you have your other 2 meals. Those 2 meals should be within 6 hours of each other. If you cannot wait that long, make it 8 hours. I don't mind. But you got to do that for at least 2-3 weeks. And then you can do more serious fasting.
Let's talk more about the mitochondria and fasting. You mentioned to improve their function, we want to fast. How do we get that dose right?
Great question. The biggest problem is that we tell people to start fasting and then they come back to me and say, "Doctor, you made me miserable." No, you got to understand that you got to look at where you're coming from. You've been eating 3 times a day. Okay, fine. The way you got to do it is you got to stop 1 meal a day. So you're going to eat 2 meals a day. And I've been telling everybody that for a long time, that you got to do this gradually because your body's metabolism has to change gradually from a glucocentric to start producing more ketones as well with time and have an alternative source of energy that you're going to make. So you got to do it carefully. And when you do this, you will start changing your metabolism. Now, the goal is that when you have metabolic flexibility, that means using glucose at times, using ketones at times, that's when your mitochondria are going to get better. You get mitochondrial improvement when the energy management in your body is optimal. You see, it all comes down to energy again. It's how the body is handling energy. Nothing to do with calories. It's how your mitochondria are behaving. Your mitochondria are going to behave better when they have adapted to a new system where they can use glucose, they can use fats. So how do we do that? Well, you got to reach a point in your day when you are making some ketones. You're not going to make ketones so long as your insulin level is high. So who's wanting to do the fast? You got to know your insulin level. You got to know whether you're a diabetic. If your insulin level is running very high, you will never be able to get into some degree of ketogenesis because the insulin blocks the fat pads and stops them from breaking down and giving you an energy source. So we know that. So the only way to bring that insulin level down is to do the fasting. So the